What's up, Dallas Cowboys fans? Nick Tim here with your Dallas Cowboys Daily Blitz on the DSP Media Podcast Network YouTube channel and the Fish Report YouTube channel. Welcome into the show. Welcome into the channel. If you're not subscribed, please do so. Also, give us a quick like here on the video if you like what you're seeing, and leave us a comment here in the comment section so we can interact with you. We would love to do that. So I'm aware everybody has to be getting as tired of hearing about Odell Beckham Jr. as me. I feel like I've written 1,000 stories on it over there at cowboyssi.com, and we've been talking about it at length on our podcasts, on our videos. Frankly, I'm getting a little tired of it. I'm just ready for something to happen, right? One way or the other. I think everybody is. But, of course, new news, if you want to call it news. I don't know if it's news. Thought I would share it with you, though, as there may be a new leader in the clubhouse for one Odell Beckham Jr., a team we haven't really heard of, linked to him before, but nonetheless, I don't know that it would be surprising if it happened to any of us, as the Eagles are now being named as a possible suitor for OBJ. But there's a little backstory here, and it all originates with Pro Football Talk and Mike Florio, whatever your opinion is of him. News outlets seem to believe him. Of course, NBC adores him as he's all over their airwaves and that Peacock channel with his podcast with Chris Sims. But we really hadn't heard the Eagles being linked to OBJ at length, at least, until now. At least I haven't until now. Of course, your favorites here have always been the Cowboys, the Giants, the Bills, potentially the Rams going back there, even Kansas City. And from what OBJ wants, of course, we know he wants a long-term deal, multi-year deal. $30 million guaranteed is a number we've heard over the course of the contract. Anywhere from, I've heard $10 million a year to $20 million a year thrown out there. But Mike Florio over at Pro Football Talk now is speculating that because of his current status and not being able or willing to, whatever the case is, we don't really know, work out for any teams, he's probably not going to get that multi-year deal without being just able to show something for it. So Mike Florio is speculating he's probably not going to get that multi-year deal. He's going to have to sign a one-year deal somewhere with some team with a prorated league minimum just to get on the field and showcase his remaining abilities, I guess. And based on that information, Mike Florio says the Eagles are the perfect landing spot. He did throw the Chiefs in there too, which I would probably agree with that maybe more. But Florio says the Eagles are the perfect landing spot for Beckham. But then he was quick to say that this wasn't an actual report. It was just him speculating. Over in the article that's over there at Pro Football Talk, here's a quote. The Chiefs had already been linked to Beckham. The Eagles hadn't, so I said, watch the Eagles. Some who cover the Eagles took my riffing to be reporting. The idea that we tossed into ether became the proverbial turd plopped into the punch bowl. Players were asked about it as if it were an actual report. Nick Sirianni was asked about it as if it were an actual report. It wasn't a report. That said, Nick Sirianni's response was significant. In rattling off the virtues of his current receiver room, Sirianni at no point slammed the door on signing Beckham. End quote. So number one, Mike Florio, you are a reporter, and anything you say, people are pretty much going to take as a report because that's what you do. So I can see why this would have happened, okay? Why people may have misconstrued your statement, whatever. When you make statements like that, you need to be quick to say, when you're in your position, Mike Florio, I'll pretend like I'm talking to him directly. You need to be very clear when you are speculating or when you are reporting. I feel like he wasn't very clear with his initial speculation, whatever. So it is what it is. Is it news? Meh. Is it out there? Yes. Did I just spend 4 to 5 minutes talking about it? Yes. So it is what it is. Bottom line is we're not going to know where Beckham goes until he actually goes somewhere. The report today that our own Mike Fisher wrote over at CowboysSI.com is that Beckham told Micah Parsons that he's probably 5 weeks away from signing with a team. So there you go. We may have to wait another month to figure out, which would put us right at the end of the regular season going into the playoffs. If I'm the Cowboys, I want OBJ for at least one regular season game if I'm not going to see him work out. And I'm not signing you to a 3-year deal. I will sign you to just what Mike Florio said, a 1-year deal for the remainder of this year in the playoffs at the league minimum prorated. Show me what you can do, and then we'll talk in the offseason. Hopefully on the heels of a Dallas Cowboys Super Bowl championship. I'm IndyCar Tim. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll do it all again tomorrow or maybe later today with another Dallas Cowboys Daily Blitz. Until then, boys and girls, we'll see you.